Good evening, friends. It's a pleasure to bring you something really special today. What you see here is the 2026 Toyota Century, a car that isn't trying to shout its luxury or performance from the rooftops. Rather, it embodies those qualities quietly, in every line, every stitch, every sound, or lack thereof. This is Toyota's flagship, its manifestation of tradition, craftsmanship, sophistication, comfort, and for some, the ultimate expression of automotive prestige. Over the next several minutes, we'll explore every facet. How it looks, how it feels inside, how it moves, what it costs, where it shines, and where maybe there are trade-offs. If you love detail, you'll want to stick around. We approach from the front, and right away the design gives a sense of presence without aggression. The grille is large, stately, detailed in its pattern, trimmed subtly in chrome so it catches light but doesn't glare. The emblem up front is dignified, more about refinement than flash. The headlights are slim, with LEDs arranged in a complex layout that reflects attention to detail. Daytime running lights, adaptive beams, clean lenses, and smooth integration into the fenders. The hood flows with long, gentle curves. There are no harsh creases, but enough tautness to suggest strength underneath. The bumper is shaped to be elegant yet purposeful, with air intakes sized for cooling without seeming oversized, and lower trims that balance the visual weight of the front end. Passing along the sides, you notice proportions designed for rear seat comfort. The wheelbase is long, giving generous space between the front and rear doors. The front overhang is restrained, the rear overhang moderate, hugging the wheels modestly but with enough room for large doors. Those doors open wide, sometimes softly assisted, making entry and exit effortless for passengers. Chrome trim around window frames is fine, not gaudy, a thin line that glimmers. The beltline is almost horizontal, with a slight taper toward the rear to lend elegance. Side mirrors are sleek, with integrated indicators. Door handles are flush or styled to appear so. The wheels are large, multi-spoke designs, but finished in subtle tones. Chrome or polished aluminum, brushing or mirror finishes where appropriate. The tire sidewalls are thick enough for comfort, softening road irregularities without sacrificing poise. From behind, the look completes the narrative of quiet luxury. The taillights stretch across in a horizontal motif, with LED signatures that are distinct but tasteful. The rear glass is generous, giving rear passengers good visibility. The roofline slopes gently only toward the back to preserve space, not aggressively like a sports sedan. The trunk or rear hatch is styled with a clean lip, subtle spoiler line may be integrated. Exhaust outlets are finished cleanly, perhaps partially hidden or with chrome trim, but not ostentatious. Badging is minimal. Toyota and Century names are present. Stepping inside, you are struck by how silence meets you. Doors close with satisfying hush. Sound insulation is excellent. Floor mats are thick, carpets dense, materials soft. Leather, or in some markets premium wool, upholstery that is exceptionally fine. Stitching precise. Wood veneers, if present, open pore or polished. Textures that feel warm to the touch. Metal trim pieces are solid. Knobs and buttons have weight. The dashboard is laid out for serenity and ease. Instrument cluster is clear, crisp, probably digital but with analog-style cues to reduce visual fatigue. The center display is large enough for comfort, navigation, media, but not oversized to distract. Controls are placed logically. Ambient lighting soft and adjustable. Front seats are supportive, adjustable in many axes. Lumbar, height, reclining, massaging, heating, ventilated. Driver has what is needed. Good visibility, well-weighted steering, comfort over sport. Rear seats are the focus. Legroom generous, seat backs potentially reclining. Footrests or ottomans may be offered. Massage, heating, cooling, perhaps even ventilation built into all zones. Under the hood or beneath the skin, this model brings a hybrid powertrain option. Specifically, the 5.0-liter V8 hybrid system delivering somewhere in the neighborhood of 420-430 horsepower combined, and large torque. enough to move the long body with calm authority. Rear-wheel drive in the sedan version. In the SUV version, there are different configurations with V6 plug-in hybrids, possibly all-wheel drive. Transmission tends toward ECVT, or perhaps an 8-speed automatic in some trims, to smooth the transitions, make shift changes imperceptible. Fuel economy is respectable for what this class is. Hybrid savings help especially in urban driving. Estimates vary, but efficiency is much better than non-hybrid V8 long-wheelbase sedans of old. Regenerative braking helps. Idle electric operation helps in traffic. And overall hybrid system moderates fuel consumption. If you're in markets with frequent stop and go, you'll notice the difference. On highways, the refinement is premium. Smoothness high. Consumption more stable. Costing is steep. In its home market, pricing is well into the ultra-luxury sedan bracket. Imported models or special trims push that cost even higher. In Pakistan, for example, earlier versions of the Century have been priced around PKR 100,000 for certain variants. In Japan, base or starting trims still run well into tens of millions of yen. Overseas import duties, taxes, registration, and compliance will further increase that. Optional features add cost: rear seat entertainment, special trims, bespoke materials, exclusive colors, privacy glass, etc. Maintenance and service are also more specialized and expensive. Parts are fewer, craftsmanship more precise, so labor and spare parts cost is higher than a mass-market sedan. For suggestions, if you were considering owning one, think carefully about how much value you place on rear seat comfort, quietness, elegance, craftsmanship. If those are priorities, this car offers immense reward. If instead you care more about flash, sporty handling, track performance, or minimal cost of ownership, some competitors may offer more. When ordering, consider what optional extras will preserve resale value. The best paint finishes, the highest quality upholstery or rare material trims, advanced safety and driver assist systems, better audio systems, full privacy features. Also insure early. Find a dealer or specialist who can service this kind of high-fidelity luxury, because ignoring that will cost in frustration later. Be sure to try it in real-world driving, traffic, hills, speed limits, highway, city, to see how it balances its quietness with power delivery, and test rear seat condition if you are going to use it as a chauffeur car. Recline, heating, cooling, visibility, shade, isolation. By the time you're done, what you have in the 2026 Toyota Century is a machine built for those who prefer a world of calm, craftsmanship, prestige that whispers rather than shouts. It's not perfect in every context. It's heavy, expensive to buy and run, large in size, more demanding in terms of parking or maneuvering. But where it succeeds, it does so with a kind of dignity few cars can match. As this vehicle glides off, you feel it's more than metal and mechanics. It's a sanctuary on wheels. Thanks so much for staying with me through this long tour. If you liked this deep dive, please hit like, leave a comment telling me what feature surprised you most, or what comparison you'd like, maybe versus European or American flagships. And of course, subscribe if you want more of these detailed looks. Until next ride, drive safe, enjoy beauty, and relish silence.